How about it? Hello and welcome. Welcome in. Friday Football Fever, Week 2. This one gets a whole lot of fun. So thrilled you're with us here on SNN. Waste no time. Get you out. Game number 1, our game of the week, Sarasota. This is a little inside look. If you're a player, a sailor, let's come out of the tunnel, baby. Nice look at what they are trying to do. Taking on the Bayshore Bruins. Sink the sailors was the motto, and my oh my, early on, the nice quick defense from Sarasota. Malik Bryant forces the punt there, but not too long after. A scamper here by Bayshore. Eshnan Shannon. Oh, the toe tap. Skip to Malou down the left sideline. 15-yard touchdown run. Shannon was not done. That made it 7-0 Bayshore. Upset alert. Nice young kid right here. Nice prospect, if you could call it that, for a 15-year-old for Sarasota. Dominic Bennett. You see him right there on the sidelines. Real heady young player for the Sarasota squad. Now we get you back to Bayshore. Next possession, Corey Von Borstel, the bruiser, tatted up down the left arm. He comes clocking on through that right side. Keeper, they would not punch it in that drive, but the very next drive, mama, there goes that man. Sandin, the senior, 18-yard scamper to his right in. That made it 15-0. They would go for 2 and connected it. This one's just for Justin Mosley. We're going to get you a shot of the rainbow. There's the cheerleaders. They're loving it. Bayshore upset City 24-0 over the home team Sarasota, spoiling their home opener. Southeast Palmetto now. This was a doozy. 2 big-time schools matching up on a Friday night. And you see the setting. Rain and thunder all across here in Sarasota County in all these games. The different areas. Palmetto, though, they'll get the ball first. Watch this after, you gotta corral it on the punt. Did not go exactly what they were looking for right there. The Tigers will get the ball back in scoring position. Sling it, Anthony Marino. Yes, please. You might see that on Tuesday for our play of the week. That set him up first and goal. Beautiful pass there to Lawante Wester. Lawante showing the nice sticky fingers, 1-yard punch and run. It's not pretty on the highlight sheet, but hey, that's 6 points on the board. Would convert the extra point. 7-0. A little bit later, fumble. Sorry for screaming in your set in your living room right there. Got excited. Nice little fumble there, recovered, taken back by Southeast. The Seminoles trying to get anything going, but Palmetto too strong, too good, too long. 54-7 final. Palmetto advances on. That's 2 straight W's for them. Plenty more highlights coming at you after the break, as we will keep on. Hey, we're back on camera now. We love it. Plenty more highlights coming back at you after the break. We're going to get you, we're going to get you out to one. We'll get you Vero and Venice. Why not? We'll jam as many as we can in right at the top of the show. Vero and Venice. This was a doozy, another close game for Venice. There it is. There's the band. Well done by the directors. It's an all hands on deck. This is courtesy of Danny here, making her debut on Triple F Friday Football Fever. First, we start with the rip at the time here. Venice already leading, Venice down 7-0. My apologies, but it's a nice little rip of some of the run plays Venice was featuring, getting out to a nice early lead, trying to get anything going. Brian Taylor. Skip to Malou. Let's punch this one in. Look at the blocking there in the trenches. Bounce outside. Nice cut up field. Right on the doorstep. We were able to punch it in. Venice 7-7. The cheerleaders there in some construction tape. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Here's Mr. Taylor. Leap on over. And there's your final. 42-20. As defending champs Venice go down. Whole lot of action. The run game was cooking for Venice early, but not enough as they fall to Vero Beach. You're not going to want to leave us. We have plenty more Friday Football Fever highlights right after this. Stay right on your recliner. You hear the music, you know it's a special time. Friday Football Fever, hashtag Triple F. Cardinal Mooney, this is Grant Boxleitner's. It's basically the beat form. He loves this squad. He's been covering it. Here he is again. Second game of the season. Dan Henry, get your umbrellas out. We're here in the area. And the student section of the Cougars certainly had it going on, as did the defense. Nice looking job there by the Cougars. Forced the fumble and a nice recovery by Mickey Thayer. get the job done there. And the Cougars buzzing all over defense. As soon as Grant got back, said not much offense, but I'll tell you what, we got a play that you're going to want to see. Check the interception. High ball it, young man. Beautiful play there by Terrell Diener. Another look, slow-mo. This one's the producer. Robert Pandolfino slowed it down on the premiere as we were editing the cuts. You've got to love that. Nice little interception. Not much offense, as we told you. But how about the Cougars again? Penetrating, getting that pressure right there in the backfield. Come up with a field goal attempt, which they would miss. And coming in your living room, look out right at Grant on the sidelines. The Cougars looking for something that was Miko Mays. The hookup from Bullock and Mooney. They're winners, 28-25. Lakewood Ranch taking on the Ida Baker Bulldogs. Nadine Young, she came back sweaty and very wet. Probably not happy I'm telling you that, but she was out there working hard, as were the Mustangs. Nice run there by George Davis and the Lakewood Ranch with a new coaching staffs on the board. And Nadine, above and beyond, A-plus student. She even gets your extra point for you for all you special team fans out there. Rain, no worries, still getting some action from the cheerleaders. Bulldogs, though, return the favor here. Nice scamper. Southpaw, fingers up. We love a good lefty, and we love this toss. How about that? Evan Hubbard of IDA to Patrick McCabe. Shout out to the McCabe family. He scampers on in, but Hubbard, nice looking rollout. If you got the left hand, why not roll to the left? And much like Grant, we came in the living room. Watch this play in your living room. Nadine, get to cover. What are you doing hanging in here? Right up in the kitchen. Ida Baker, 21-14. That is your final. So Lakewood Ranch, they're feeling good. They're trying to get something going with the new coaching staff we got out there to camp. All positive, all smiles from the Mustangs. Plenty more big games for them. That's a team playing in 8A, so they're playing some big dogs. We talk about Sarasota, Venice, Braden River, which we didn't cover their game, but we'll check in on their score for you a little bit later. They're playing way up, it seemed like they're playing up in Pittsburgh, but that's actually IMG Academy, so we'll get you the double T's there. IMG Academy went final, but Lakewood Ranch, they go down. But in a valiant effort, tough conditions out there, a whole lot of fumbles all across the board in all these games. Plenty more Triple F right after this. We've got papers everywhere. It's Friday football fever, baby. Waste no time. Here's your highlight here as we're in the home stretch. Let's check it out. Booker hosting Riverview. We were at Booker last week. Great people down there at Booker. Tough matchup, the Riverview Rams. Michael Hayes, a freshman, 14 years old, quarterback for Riverview right there. Went to Amari Pitt, 7-0, then a pass breakup. How about a punt block to the house? Jaden Cray. Put your hands up. Jessica Ward shooting this one. Riverview grad. We won't tell you her rooting interest. She had none. Coach Doom of the Booker Cyclones, or I messed that up, Tornadoes. Apologize to the Booker alum. Not happy. There's an extra point. Before we get you out of here, we got to get you that shot right there. Jessica Ward said, not too many plays from this one, Jake, but great shots of the sky, and why not? As Riverview, they coast in this one, 41-6. That is not a typo, 41-6. Booker, though, they'll be back at action. They're playing a tough schedule, and they're trying to turn that program around. They're going in the right direction. Coach Doom and all those guys, they have the formula in place. Just a tough matchup with Riverview, and Riverview really struggled in week one. They came out guns a-blazing. Manatee on the road at Lakeland. Scamper, DeMarcus Bowman, touchdown run, 7-love. That one's another Dan Henry shout-out for Lakeland. Here we go. Check this play right here. You're going to see a little no taunting flag. Dewanski Williams. D-Y-Wan-Ski, number 13 for Lakeland. Just about all the way down to the end zone. Here's the punch in. Yes, please. 14-0. Lakeland off and running. He's letting them know. Quick shot of the scoreboard, please. Yes, 14-0 in the first. So that's in the early onset. Manatee wants to get something cooking. When you're looking to get something going, why not try a screen pass? Yeah, picked up a couple positive yards. They'll go down the sideline here. Terrible snap, but well handled by the quarterback there at Manatee. Pick up decent chuck, but too little, too late. 36-14 final, Lakeland. Now for you, the games we were not able to get to. Scoreboards, shout out to Robert and everyone in the production crew. My man Cameron working on these, as well as Caitlin. IMG at Pittsburgh. Shout out Pine Richland. The Rams, though, they get blank 35-0. IMG with the W. That's a heck of a program. And you're seeing two Fruit Loops there for Dunbar and Charlotte. And that is because we have a postponement in that one. It's a preseason classic for Charlotte. No harm, no foul. Flip on over to our next games for you. Braden River. Look at that. That's not a shocking result, but Braden River, they fall 22-27 to Trinity Christian. So Braden River, excuse me, will look to get it going. And speaking of next week, so it's Friday already, why not give you a nice look at, we got to tell you now, it's going to be the game of the week. If you're a football fan, you've already had this one circled for a long time. Venice and Riverview. Oh, baby. Two powerhouses, two teams that can put up a whole lot of points. And Riverview, we told you, that's really a big takeaway from tonight, August 26th. They look stellar tonight at Booker, just right down the road. Braden River, you see them running out. They'll not be participating, but nonetheless, what a matchup. Venice and Riverview, you're not going to want to miss it. We will be there live for you on Friday during our 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock newscast. Try to get your look, talk with some coaches, some inside information that you can only get on the Suncoast News Network. Oh, baby. Take a deep breath. We made it through. We got you about 7 highlights all across the area, updated on Braden River, IMG, who traveled way north to take on a team from Pittsburgh and the Pine Richland Rams. Shout out Bootstrap Billheimer, the alum of Pine Richland, even though they went for a big old ofer. How about it? We wrap up, put a bow on it, takeaways from it. Riverview looks good. Manatee struggled a little bit, but played a very good Lakeland team. You also come a little bit this way. Sarasota, shocking result for our game of the week. BAYSHORE, smaller club, went to Sarasota and really put a thumping down on that team. It was the defense on both of them. That's it. We'll get out of here, send you on your way. Thank you so much for joining us. Friday Football Fever back next week.